Does the Ford Mustang have an engine problem? And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about, is it about to break down, or I knew those coyotes were junk. No. There's only one engine. I mean, really, you've only got two engines to choose from in a Mustang. EcoBoost or a 5.0. I mean, the Dark Horse, it's a 5.0. Until they bring out the Shelby, and who knows, maybe it's going to be a modified version of a 5.0. I'm not knocking the Coyote. I love the Coyote. How could you not like the Coyote? Little bitty small baby V8 putting out massive power. Tuning capabilities are off the chain crazy. I mean, 800 horsepower, and all you do is slap a blower on there. That's it. Or slap a supercharger, excuse me. I said that wrong. Slap a supercharger on there. Or a couple of turbos and crack 1,000. Anyway, both of these cars have 486 horsepower and like 415 pound-feet of torque, I think. They both have active exhaust. Also, by the way, you can always tell if you're going by your local Ford dealership, if it's got two pops on one side and two on that side. They call them quads! If it's got quads, that means it's got active exhaust. If it's only got two, one on either side, just singlies, dualies, if you will, dual exhaust, and it's only got a singly, that means you've only got one exhaust note to deal with, the old subwoofer. We'll get to that in a second. But, so they both got the same power, okay? This car is ringing in at about $49,000. Let's go over and take a little gander at this window sticker right here. Coming over here, this is a base car. So we got a 2024 5.0, 480 horsepower, but it's got the active exhaust, so 486, dark matter gray, bloom, bada, bling, bada, blum. That's all we care about. 18 by 8.5 inch shoes, 255, 45 VR 18s. That is a no cost option. We got 355 ratio limited slip out the back for $1,000, 10-speed automatic for $1,600, active exhaust for $1,225, $49,000. Now, let's go right over here now. This is a performance pack, and it's pretty juiced out. It's got the black roof right there. We've already seen the subwoofer, so you know it's got the upgraded sound system. This has the 10-speed automatic car. Casey, that sucks. It just means it's faster. Manuals are great. I love manuals. I love automatics. I love them all. Curvy roads, you want to become one with the car, manual. You want to go fast, automatic. All right, here we go. 63,700 will go to 64. So we've got 2024 5.0. There's that 480. See what I'm saying? Oxford white, black onyx, but it's 486 because it's got the active exhaust. We got the Premier Equipment Group 401A for 2,900. Got a 10-speed automatic for 1,600. GT Performance Pack. Here it is, 5,300, 255, 275s in the back, 19-inch summer tires. As I was driving it over here, you should just hear it picking up all kinds of little gravel. Anything that's on the pavement, them Pirellis is going to pick it up. All right, let's finish out this list right here. 19-inch Brembo brakes. We're going to talk about those Brembos in just a second. Performance raised wing spoiler. I love the spoiler. 355 Torsen rear axle. Hang on to that. Mustang Night Pony package for $1,295. We got 19 by 9, 19 by 9.5s out the back. Oh yeah, this got the drift brake in there. We've got premium floor liners. Those are carpet to match, $200. Red calipers with the white logo for $500. Active exhaust for $1,225. Magna Ride dampening system for $1,750. That's something else we're going to talk about. Remember, gas guzzler tax, the only gas guzzler tax that happens in Mustangville, comes on the Dark Horse. Anyway, okay. So we now have $49,000 right there. 64,000. So we're talking about $14,000 worth of difference. Now, is it worth 14 grand? That's the question. 86 horsepower, 415 pound-feet of torque. Both cars have automatic transmissions, so they're both going to go 0 to 60. Well, it's a little different. 0 to 60 in this car is about 4.1, 4.2 seconds. 0 to 60 in this car is about 3.9, 4.0, 4.1 seconds. The suspension keeps it hunkered down just a little bit more. So I guess that's where you're picking up the 10th or the 2/10 right there. So we're talking about 1 or 2/10. So the speed, we're going to call it equal. Now, interior level, base, but base. We got cloth seats in here. I don't even know if we got any heated seats going on. We don't have heated steering wheel. We got a USB charger, USB-C. No wireless phone chargers. There is a glove box. We got split dual screens right there. And that's about all the Zuzus and Wham Whams that you're going to get with this. Now, moving over here. Now, we're not talking anything performance yet. We're just talking about aesthetics. That's it. So we got some awesome shoes right here. The shoes are upgraded. They're 19 by 9s in the front, 19 by 9s and a half in the back. These are 18 by 8s up front, 18 by 8 and a halves in the back. Let's talk about brakes for just a second. Brakes on these two. This is a performance pack car. Now, on the performance pack car, you're going to get the drift brake. See the extra caliper right there? That's for that hand brake, you know, so you can get that butt to wiggle going into the turns. There's your big piston Brembos right there. 4 piston brakes in the back. 4 piston brakes in the back. 4 piston brakes up front on this standard GT. 4 piston Brembos. Brembos do come factory standard, even on the base model. 4 piston. All on all 4 corners on that. Now here's starting to get a little bit of difference. These are 6 piston calipers up front, so you're a little bit bigger in the back, but it's the same 4 piston in the back. So we got a brake upgrade. We've also got the dampening suspension, so there's upgrade number 2. Number 3, strut bar and no strut bar over here. Is that a big deal? No, that can be replaced pretty easy, but there is a difference. All right. What other kind of differences have we got, Casey? Well, as far as performance goes, that's about it. Oh, tires, TARs. We got to talk about them TARs. I mean, we talked about the shoes, but the TARs are different. We got the old Continentals right there. Then we got over here the old Pirelli, the P0s, 275, 40, 19s out the back. God, those wheels are nasty, dirty. All right. Performance. That's it. Oh, I guess you could count the wing, because at 300 miles an hour, you got to keep that Mustang butt down, because over there, see, this car's only rated at 285 miles per hour. You're going to have to get the old big spoiler to keep it down. You know what I'm saying? So this is rated for 300 miles per hour. This is only rated for 285 miles an hour. It's time for the beauty part. It's time to see which one is the most beautiful, which one is prettier, which one did Ford spend more time on. All right, I got them faced off the same way. Performance pack in white, base GT in carbonized gray. All right, get on down here. It looks like they pretty much the same on the front end right there. Grills are identical, fangs are different. The lower valances, they're the same. Fog holes, they're the same. All right, no differences right there. Same heat exchanger on the hood. Casey, this isn't looking good. Hold up, hang on. First difference, here we go. Smoked headlights. What? You don't see that? It's not really smoked headlights. What you've got here is the headlight buckets are done up in black. And then over here on the base car, see the buckets are done in chrome, so it just shows up a little bit more. So there's our first little difference right there. All right, number 2. Wheels. We've already talked about that a little bit, but this is all aesthetics. We've got 18 by 8 or 18 by 8s and 18 by 8 and a halves in the back. You got 19 and 19 by 9 and a halves in the back. These are the performance pack wheels right there. Sorry, these are filthy, nasty, dirty. Those are just a little split 5-spoke painted right there, but they get the job done. 5.0 badge is a little different. Once again, you've got a chrome outline right there. Blacked out badge, but that's part of the Black Knot Pony package as well. All right, main difference to me, we're coming up to the roof right here. With the white paint and the black roof right here and the black spoiler, the contrast looks so good. Now on this car, it just has a painted roof, but you know, the carbonized gray metallic, there is a lot of flake and all that in there. Let's keep on going down the back. Spoiler time, Casey. Let's talk about them spoilers. Well, got a little bitty baby spoiler, just normal baby. I don't know if we can count that as sounding good or not. But anyway, let's keep going. Regular little spoiler right there. Got the old big daddy wing right there. I love the way that wing right there looks. So check on the performance pack. Exhaust, they looking about the same. Because remember, both cars have quad exhaust. Both cars have the exact same amount of horsepower. They both have active exhaust, so 486 horsepower, 415 pound-feet of torque. All right. Now, I guess it's about time to move along on into the interior, because there's a few more differences right there. All right. When you get into the performance pack because you've now gone into premium level. So when you go into premium level, we're going to have a lot more Zuzus and Wham Whams. Very squishy right there. Nice touch system right there. A little bit of hard plastic right there, but that's even still a little bit of squishy right there. Illuminated door sills, dual power seats. Well, they're half power seats. The bottom, you move that power and then you've got to lean the back up manually. We've already talked about the automatic transmission. This has the dual or the single screen. Drift brake, heated and cooled seats, but no insignias or anything. It might look good to see performance. To be honest with you, there's only really one way to tell that it's performance pack. It only says performance pack one place on it that I can find, and it's right here. Right there on top of the GT bags, it says performance. All right, now then, since you've seen the interior right there, now let's open up the door on the base car. Base car. A little bit harder plastic. It's not got nice. It's not got quite as many luxury materials going on right there. We got no power seats on either side. You got an electronic parking brake right there in the center tunnel, so no drift brake. You've got no wireless charging pad where the key is. That's a wireless charging pad over there on that car. No heated seats, no heated steering wheel. You've got the split screens right there. You still have power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, and all of that. But that's about all of the amenities on the base car. This is really tough. The base car is all you really need. If you're just going to do it as a daily driver, save the rest of your money. You don't need the rest of that stuff. You can add some wheels later on, put a spoiler, ask your significant other to get you something for Christmas. If you're into driving hard, you're going to take it to track days and use it for the weekend, and it might be your secondary car. The track pack is more than enough. I guess it's up to you and the size of your wallet. But I will say this, it doesn't matter which one you go with because they're both freaking awesome.